Introducing a new technology layering engine for broadcast, live venues, and presentations. Multi-lane keying and mixed effects with an extraordinary intuitive iPad interface. New from Ensemble Designs.
Hello, I'm David Austerberry. I'm from Broadcast Engineering magazine. I'm here at NAB 2012 with Chris Higgs from the ITFC. Hi Chris.
Hi David.
Now ITFC is part of a very well-known group.
That's correct. It was acquired by the Deluxe Group in 2010.
And can you just tell me very briefly what your key service provision is?
Our key service provisions are content management, particularly for broadcasters, and broadcast content management, and also captioning. We're one of the largest captioning businesses in Europe. Right.
And now you've come a long way to this show this year, so is this your first visit to NAB? Or?
No, this is probably about my 6th or 7th, I would say. Yeah, I find NAB extremely useful. I use it mainly as a networking tool to keep the contact of what our clients are doing here, and also to see what technologies are emerging every year, really. So.
And do you attend any of the papers?
Not this year I haven't. I have in the past, but I'm not attending any of the papers this year.
So it's going to be really focusing on the networking?
That's right, yeah. I've got meetings with some of our key suppliers here, finding out what products they're bringing to the market this year, and what their plans are, and hoping to understand, help them understand what we need and where we're going as a business.
Now there seems to be a tendency more for broadcasters to outsource a lot of services. Are you seeing that growing?
I wouldn't say I'm seeing it growing. Broadcasters in the UK have been outsourcing for quite some time. You know, we have the situation in the UK where none of the main terrestrial channels broadcast or transmit, play out their own programs. They outsource all of that and all of the back engine type of services, the type of thing that ITFC supplies. We are noticing in Europe that there is a lot more interest with broadcasters looking to outsource. So I think, and again, that's one of the opportunities that we're exploiting here and finding out where broadcasters are moving and what the word on the ground is, basically.
So what do you think are their barriers to outsourcing in the continental Europe?
I think a lot of it is tradition, really, where they've got their own teams in-house and a large
so they want that
in-house.
sort of total control?
Yeah, I think so. But I think now with the economies doing what they're doing around Europe, I think they're all now looking for ways that they can cut their costs. Outsourcing does allow you to cut costs, but obviously they want to be reassured that they're getting all the services and the workflows that they're used to having internally as well. So I think they're the challenges for us to convince these broadcasters that they can outsource.
Now, one of your main services is access services. That's for right. The sensory impaired.
That's right.
Is the demand for that increasing?
Certainly. In the UK, there's a gradual increase as the Ofcom legislated targets grow. Most of the terrestrial channels are around about 90% subtitling now. For example, the BBC have already gone to 100% as a part of their commitment. But we are seeing in Europe that the legislation is starting to roll out across European territories now that are going to be very similar to where we are in the UK in the next few years. So again, we're exploiting and looking at the opportunities that there are for ITFC in this area and the challenges that language and foreign access services brings.
And I believe you do live captioning as well?
We do, yes, we do about 200 hours of that a week, yeah.
And is that a challenge to manage?
Absolutely. We're always looking for new and better and efficient ways of doing that. I noticed already, I've only been in the hall for about an hour, that a number of the suppliers of the technology for captioning are offering new and different ways of doing it, so I'm hoping to look at some of those innovations while I'm here. It is a challenge for us always to do that in a keep and efficient way, because mainly now we use a lot of re-speaking, voice recognition on that.
Yes.
Do that. Yeah.
And on the content management side, what's hot there?
Well, everybody seems to be talking about the cloud-based solutions these days, and you know, I think we've got to try and understand what our clients want. Are they looking for cloud-based solutions? Are they looking for physical storage solutions? So I think I think cloud is still the buzzword, has been for a while now, and I think it's the word that we've got to try and demystify a little bit for our clients. So hopefully I can get some understanding on that while I'm here as well.
Right, well Chris, well thanks very much for telling me about ITFC.
You're welcome, David. And
have a good show.
Same to you, thank you.
Thank you.